Now, this right here is some shameful shit. First and foremost, I'm gonna start by giving all the praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai by Shem Chakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of the great millstone rule well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. Now, y'all listen to this real quick. So, this is that so-called black woman that a lot of so-called black women have been real pompous and proud about, seeing that she's what they call the so-called first black uh, Supreme Court nominee for her position as judge in the Supreme Court. Now, if you're a judge, that means that you have a certain level of discernment. You definitely have knowledge, and you're supposed to have wisdom to be able to make wise decisions when it comes to judging. This woman can't even define a simple term. Now, this is supposed to be a woman, but they asked her to define a woman, and she can't even give a simple answer. Listen to this real quick.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition? No,
Yeah,
I can't.
you can't?
Not in
Okay.
this context.
So you
I'm not a
believe the
biologist.
meaning of the word woman is so unclear and controversial that you can't give me a definition?
Senator, in my work as a judge, what I do is I address disputes. If there's a dispute about a definition, people make arguments, and I look at the
All right.
law and I decide. So I'm not.
The fact that you can't give me a straight answer about something as fundamental as what a woman is underscores the dangers of the kind of progressive education that we are hearing about.
Yeah, that progressivism done messed her head up. She can't even define what a woman is. Well, really, most of these women, they really don't know the true meaning of a woman. If you actually look it up, it means female servant. And most of the women in this society, they definitely don't relate. So shameful, as shameful as it sounds, you can't even call most of these women women because they don't even know their own sense of purpose. But anyway, the fact that she couldn't even, do that, man, that explains it all. That speaks value. But hey, let's get what the scriptures say. So should these women be judges? Should you really have women sitting in that position of authority? You can't even define a very simple term, and you're supposed to be a woman, but yet you should be appointed all this authority. See, Esau knows what he's doing. He's always tagged you along for his wicked endeavors. He's always done that. He can always trust you. I'm talking about Eve. He can always trust you. He tapped you and tagged you along going back to the garden. Let's get 1 Timothy 2 and verse 11. And it says, "Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve." All right. And Eve, and it's like, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. And she's deceived now. All right. She can't even give you a basic definition of the word woman because she's too messed up over that progressivism. She got that Babylonian wine. She's drunken, but not with she's drunken, but not with strong drink. And they want to appoint that judge over you. Come on, man. That's some shameful shit. The world can watch this. Like, look at them. America's is a big freaking joke. They asked her to simply define woman, and she couldn't even define it. But she didn't want to offend because of the broadened spectrum of gender now, due to this devil's bugged out philosophy. Yeah, it is, man. But you had a lot of our women that's proud of this. You know, they think that Esau simply just chooses them because of their greatness. You sadly mistaken. Esau, he doesn't use you for for anything outside of his wicked endeavors, and he trusts and know that you're going to be down with him. That's why he'll put you in a position of power or authority, especially over your own men. This same woman, if you do your research, she has leniency towards child sex predators. You can actually go and look this up. Certain cases in the past that she's handled with sex offenders or men that are in uh, men that are into child pornography. As a judge, you're supposed to judge righteous judgments. So she's definitely not fit for that position. A woman in general really should not be a judge because she's going to rule based off of her emotions, what she feel is right. She's not going to go by the what the law says. So this is a shame right here, man. And the people flaming her in the comment section, especially Esau, you know they got something to say. Got a Harvard law degree. Yeah, them degrees don't mean nothing anymore. But then they'll turn around and say that the so-called black woman is the most educated woman in the country. There's a comment right here. The world is laughing at you, America. If a Supreme Court nominee can define what a woman is, you're doomed. Seriously. Shameful shit. I don't think Kamala could do the same. At least Joe can give us a sniff as a good indicator. Oh man, yeah, this place is through. It's through, man. Let me get a scripture. It's Isaiah 47 and verse 3. It says, "Thy nakedness shall be uncovered; yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." All right, the Lord is right now. He's just lifting up your skirts and exposing you. All right, that you're on a decline. The Lord then mingled that perverse spirit in the midst. All right, and you're a global embarrassment to the world. You're losing it. This is supposed to be your Supreme Court nominee. And she looked like that she like that one actor that played Carlton in the new Bel Air series. That's what she remind me of, man. The little dark, you look like you might be Nigerian or something. That's what she looked like to me. Can't even define what a woman is because your head is all messed up. There's a serpent that poised your mind. He transgressive by wine, therefore he's a proud man. He's proud because he can get you people to think like that. She wanted to be as PC as possible. She don't want to offend nobody. She want to appease her massa. So she can't answer that question. It's a simple, direct question, man. And as a judge, you got to stand up on what's right, not what's politically correct. But she's only in this society. Hey, like it tells you in Isaiah 19, surely that has a turn. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. You turn everything upside down. Well, now women are in a position of authority and power now, when that's not supposed to be so. And now you got them sitting in position of power, making life decisions over men. Come on, man. I wonder how many so-called black men she would persecute and throw the book at. But knowing her history and knowing how she's handled cases in the past when it comes to uh, uh, Edomite pedophile men, I wonder how would the judgment go if it was black men that was doing what these Edomite men were doing. She probably actually punished them to the fullest extent of the law if they were Jake. But giving these Edomite men slap on her wrist. This is why they appointed her, man. This is why they're nominating her. This is more of their speed for this current administration. Because we see what that is. That's a big freak show. They're into all that. They do all that. So yeah, this is some shame. Like I said, this is some shameful shit. All right, like it says in Job 39 and 17, he have not imparted to her wisdom nor understanding. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna make this one short. I'm not gonna make a long-winded video on it, but you know, hey, and you so-called black women out there, man, you shouldn't be proud of no shit like this. This should really embarrass you. She's representing y'all and she's making y'all look bad. So anyway, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Shalom.